fire, sacrifices, laws that seem extreme, and Paul dropping hard truths about marriage, freedom, and discipline. Today's readings will challenge everything you think you know. Let's dive in. In Numbers 8-9, the Levites are set apart for God's service, and the Passover is observed again. But here's what's wild. Some people can't celebrate it because they're unclean. Instead of rejecting them, God makes a way for them to still be included. It's a powerful reminder that God isn't about exclusion, He's about making a way for those who seek Him. Then we hit Leviticus 1-3, where the sacrifices begin. Burnt offerings, grain offerings, fellowship offerings, each one has a purpose. But the biggest takeaway? Sin requires a cost. These sacrifices weren't just rituals, they were a constant reminder that holiness isn't cheap. Now 1 Corinthians 7-9, Paul doesn't hold back. He talks marriage, singleness, and the reality that your body belongs to God. Then in chapter 8, he drops a mind-blowing truth. Just because you're free to do something doesn't mean you should. If your freedom causes someone else to stumble, you're not walking in love. And in chapter 9, Paul compares the Christian life to an athlete training for victory. Self-discipline isn't optional, it's the key to finishing the race. And then Proverbs 16 hits us with this. There is a way that appears to be right, but in the end, it leads to death. That should terrify us. Just because something feels right doesn't mean it is. That's why wisdom is everything. From sacrifices that reveal the cost of sin, to freedom that comes with responsibility, to wisdom that keeps us on the right path. Today's readings remind us that God's way isn't just better, it's the only way that leads to life.